Hello, everyone. Welcome back to a new episode of It's a Progressive World, a light-hearted podcast where we talk about everything and nothing. As usual, you can find timestamps down below, and please like and subscribe. All right, Sam, why don't you go over our quick tease?
Man, it's a very big week. All the boys are back. The boys might be back. Let's just put it this way. First, we got Trump and his town hall performance. So we can discuss that and the reactions to that. So that's fun. Then I believe we briefly talk about Tucker Carlson moving to Twitter. Then after that, it's more about the main boys. Tucker is not really one of the boys. Erdogan, who's by the way, he's kind of moving out of the gang, I would say, possibly, because first of all, he might lose the election. Secondly, because I had no idea he was so anti-drinking. So we'll discuss that. Then we'll after Erdogan, we'll move on to Imran Khan. He's probably after Trump, the main boy who is trying to make a comeback. Then after that, we're gonna talk about Boris, probably the main lad, not the main boy, the main lad trying to make a comeback. And then at the very end, we're gonna briefly talk about their wedding, the wedding, as some have described it, the underground meeting of the cabal of the powerful, as some have argued. Jesus Christ! Some people had a wedding. So
Can't believe this is actually a topic, but I mean, it's been fun. But at the end of the wedding, if they would have voted for like the MVPs of the wedding, it must have gone to the Vanguard boys.
What's the MVP?
Most valuable player. A wedding doesn't usually have one, but if they were to choose two most valuable players, probably would have gone to Zach and Gavin.
Oh yeah, but I mean, yeah, in terms of publicity, activity, just defending the right of people to have
defending of all people to invite guests from out of state,
from all backgrounds, out of state. Yeah, let's not.
They fought hard for that. We should all thank them.
Man.
Anybody getting married, sorry, should thank the Vanguard boys
I
for
don't
the
know,
right to get married and host a party.
Host the party. And just whoever they want, which is we didn't know, but that's apparently controversy now. Controversial subject that you can invite people you like. But what about? Don't you think Marianne? She could be.
Oh, where is she?
What was it? MVF. Marianne Williamson. She was both guest of honor and officiator. Officiator, is that a term? I don't.
Yeah.
Like the priest.
No, my main focus is the Vanguard boys. I forgot about that.
That's the real show for you. Yeah, we're watching different shows. So no, I would say though these RBN though, true degenerates. I truly I don't know what to say. I don't think there is. Do you remember WWE? Did you ever watch WWE? That WWE?
Yeah, no, I'm not too much into it, but I know about it a lot. So go ahead with your
I don't know analogy. No, when the bad guys in that are so over the top when you're a kid, so over the top.
True, that's a good one.
Yeah, they're like such heels. I don't know. It
I mean, if
feel real.
I mean, if the Vanguard boys
married,
really
has children, has a family, and he's online, I wasn't invited to. It's like, oh my God, grow up.
Yeah, no, if the Vanguard boys hadn't played some of the clips from the RBN show, I wouldn't believe that. This kind of topics would have come up. My favorite was it was just 1 second, but the whole the fact that they had to bring up the out of state thing, and for them it's since when do people fly in from out of state?
Since planes very oh man, Yeah, I think they've mistaken working class with just being an asshole, really. They really mistook it. Like but
Yeah.
yeah.
Vanguard
Have
boys,
you
two aristocrats, you know, they're
two
this,
are flying
they're,
over the state,
if one of the top
over
30 billionaires in the world loses their position, the Vanguard boys are gonna make it into
yeah,
top 30
jumping.
billion.
No, they're flying over the state on the west side, and the east side, and the north. But if you drive over, because a lot of times internal flights, man, are end up being cheaper than if you travel by bus or something. Have you noticed?
Yeah, I mean, with depending, yeah, exactly. With gas and all this, if you consider
Yeah.
for sure.
I still meant like bus,
Yeah. Yeah, maybe
I'm
like
sure
okay,
there's
yeah.
like no, there's cheaper. I'm sure there's
Yeah.
cheap. Like if you want to travel with a good bus
Yeah.
in Middle East, sometimes it's the same price as an air. Maybe now, no, airplane is probably now more expensive recently, but it's not that different. You know what I mean? It's not
Yeah.
like unless you're fucking walking, you're not making major savings when you're traveling a state to state. Like, I can't believe it, Vanguard by took an airplane. They should have, walked.
Yeah.
Uh,
Two extremely rich guys.
oh,
Zach
well off,
works at a
way
bar
well
just
off.
for fun.
But I mean,
Donates his money.
no, I mean, look, they're not hungry or anything.
Yeah,
But then
yeah.
again, those motherfuckers
Yeah, no,
are here.
exactly.
Well, what the fuck? There are about 75 of them, first of all. So maybe they can share some of the wealth around. Every week they're on shut the fuck up about other people's. Oh my God. Degenerates. I mean, there's nothing
Yeah, that
else.
was funny.
But it was, yeah, exactly. It's not like, they're in India working in a mine or something like, just
India and a mine.
yeah, like taking their phones out in the breaks, like, oh, I'm working class. Yeah, one of them used to be a producer or something in Hollywood, like, work on a set. It's like, who do you think you are, motherfuckers? Oh, fucking losers.
But yeah,
But yeah, but
okay.
let's talk about some cool guys, man. This week, all the boys are trying to make a comeback. Like, big week for our boys.
Yeah, looking forward. Alrighty, Sam. So enough wedding talk. We're always talking about weddings at my wedding, someone else's wedding.
Yeah, it's
Let's move on to Trump. Someone who's had probably multiple weddings, I'm guessing. He's been married
three
three times.
the
Yeah.
three that we know. Three that we know of.
And you said you're gonna play some clips and things like that that we'll laugh at. But I don't usually laugh at Trump. I usually admire him. But yeah, I know.
Same. I'm sorry. I meant laugh at the fools that do not support him. That's what I meant. That's
or don't
I'm
understand what
sorry.
he's doing.
No, there are a couple of fantastic moments.
But what was
What
going
have
on?
you
Did he have
seen?
did he have a special week, or is it that now just he's ramping up his activities? Because now I think about it, I see clips of
You
him
haven't
also.
heard?
No.
There was, oh my God, CNN betrayed the liberal democracies of the West and platformed uh, Trump, betraying all liberal democratic
By
values that
having the
has
town hall.
by having a town hall
Yeah.
with Trump. Obviously, yeah. Well, yeah,
So that's what
sure,
started
and
it all.
yeah, and yeah, I mean that's yeah, and this was after since 2016. This was the first time Trump came on CNN. But
True, that
CNN,
is
not only they betrayed liberal democracies of the West, so now they're getting shit
liberal
from
democrat.
everyone. Not only that, they also betrayed Trump and his supporters by bringing a nasty woman, this nasty woman. So maybe this is a good one. We have two videos which are just highlights, some of the
Yeah,
highlights. So I think these two are good.
man. Yeah, that is a big deal for sure. You're right. I mean, of course, CNN covered him to death until he got elected. Then they, you know, I guess
they
then they
stop
still
betraying liberal democracies and
then it turned
but
against them more.
this is, by the way, the work of the new CEO of
CNN.
CNN, who's the guy who got rid of the egg and the lemon and all of the all
fruits and vegetables.
All breakfast items are out. Okay, no more eggs, no more lemons, no more none of this bullshit. We're bringing Trump back. Okay, this egg thing we do no more. And the egg comments on this.
Oh my God,
and by the way, by the egg we mean Brian Stelter. I'm sure everybody's familiar with Humpty Dumpty. So yeah, just play. I think you play this, you'll enjoy it.
I will have that war settled in 1 day, 24 hours.
How would you settle that war in 1 day?
Because I'll meet with Putin, I'll meet with Zelensky. They both have weaknesses and they both have strengths. And within 24 hours, that war will be settled. It'll be over. It'll be absolutely over.
Do you want Ukraine to win this war?
I don't think in terms of winning and losing. I think in terms of getting it settled so we stop killing all these people and breaking down this country. Now,
pause.
What was funny there? Just the wiseness, as wise as one can get.
I love the wiseness, but I also love this, just suddenly Trump becoming a 1960s a spiritual guru. I don't think in terms of winning or losing. It's about, coming together as one group.
Yeah, right. That is true. That's funny coming from him. But hey.
He wrote The Art of the Deal, which is all about how to win. I'm a winner. Well, I love the nasty lady also going with, well, who do you want to win? Who would you like Ukraine to? I mean,
you don't love your wife, right?
Well, you like your wife more than Ukraine? Is that what you're saying? Jesus Christ, stop pushing this Ukraine shit. Sorry, I promise I won't have you pause anymore, but this was...
Will you pardon the January 6 rioters who were convicted of federal offenses?
My computer refuses to
I am inclined to pardon many of them. I can't say for every single
Your computer is not betraying liberalism.
They got out of control, but when you look at Antifa, what they've done to Portland,
probably got out of...
you look at Antifa, look at what they've done to Minneapolis and so many other places. Look at what they did to Seattle and BLM.
Name three.
Many people were killed. These people, I'm not trying to justify anything, but you have two standards of justice in this country. And what they've done, and I love that question, because what they've done to so many people is nothing. And then what they've done to these people, they've persecuted these people. And yeah, my answer is I am most likely, if I get in, I will most likely, I would say it will be a large portion of them. They did a very, and it'll be very early on. And they're living in hell right now.
You defended the comments that you made on that Access Hollywood tape about being able to grab women how you want. Do you stand by those comments?
I said if you're famous and rich or whatever I said, but I said if you're a star, you are, and I said women let you. I didn't say you grab. I said women let. You didn't use that word. But if you look, women let you. Now, they said, will you take that back? I said, look, for a million years, this is the way it's been. I want to be honest. This is the way it's been. I can take it back if you'd like to, but if you're a famous person, if you're a star, and I'm not referring to myself, I'm saying people that are famous, people that are
you were
stars,
asked in the deposition,
people that are rich,
to be a star,
people that are powerful, they tend to do pretty well in a lot of different ways, okay? And you would like me to take that back? I can't take it back because it happens to be true. Just so you understand, I had every right to do it. I didn't make a secret of it. The boxes were stationed outside of the White House. People were taking pictures of the GSA of the various people.
I got to stop you right there, then, because the Presidential Records Act, which is not well known to a lot of people, I read it. It does not say that you can take documents with you. It says actually that they are the property of the federal government.
It says you talk, you negotiate, you make a deal. It's not criminal, by the way. The Presidential Records Act is not criminal.
Why did the debate move? It seems like, when the guests are about to leave, and then, like, I don't know, it's like a second that you spent 20 minutes by the door or something. It's like, it looked like that
So
holiday
let's
actually.
get off now. So yeah, by the way,
they're just carrying on the conversation.
What did they tell? Oh, millions of years, Camille. Millions of years. Just before humans were evolutionary humans were around. There were powerful men grabbing.
Probably true.
Probably true. Probably true. Guy, there was a T-Rex with his short hand trying to grab another female T-Rex's pussy or something. I don't know. He was the T-Rex that would feature in Jurassic Park. That's why he was famous. But go on. I'm surprised they didn't include this. There was one other highlight. Maybe it's in the other video. Let's watch the other video.
This one? Yeah.
Tonight, CNN gave former President Donald Trump a live town hall forum, and he once again claimed the election was rigged and defended the throngs of claims. This week's verdict that found him liable. In the news, President life points appearance on CNN journalist Kate to losing didn't.
It's very bad for our country. All over the world, they looked at it.
He also said he would accept the 2024 election results if it's, quote, an honest election.
Go back, maybe I skipped one.
Affairs, Trump
I'll go
was
back
asked
if it's not there.
He wants to win an first appearance from a very fiery town hall. In his first appearance on CNN since the 2016 election, former President Trump answered questions from CNN journalist Caitlin Collins in a New Hampshire town hall. Right off the top, Collins asked if he admits to losing the 2020 election.
Unless you're a very stupid person, you see what happens.
The former president did not concede defeat.
That was a rigged election, and it's a shame that we had to go through it. It's very bad for our country. All over the world, they looked at it.
He also said he would accept the 2024 election results if it's, quote, an honest election. On Foreign Affairs, Trump was asked who he wants to win the war between Russia and Ukraine.
It's not here, but
I want everybody to stop
sure it's in the
dying.
other.
They're dying.
Should we leave it on or go to the next one?
Go to next one now. Oh yeah.
This one?
This is the Guardian one, and if anybody, this is great to watch because it's like, it plays Trump moments, then Guardian comes in with their commentary, like a good mom, like no. I'll play this. Yeah, this I'm sure it's included.
Do they fact check the thing about millions of years?
I don't know. No, because they proof to me, Guardian, that a T-Rex wasn't a famous T-Rex was not using his fame to assault female. Are you saying dinosaur female assault is a myth? You sexist pigs at Guardian. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Included a subpoena with those documents. One question about what happened when you had those documents.
It included a raid on my house. That's what it included.
Oh my God.
Most people understand what happened. That was a rigged election, and it's a shame that we had to go through it. It's very bad for our country. All over the world, they looked at it. If you look at what happened in Atlanta,
all over the world,
millions of votes, and all you have to do is take a look at government cameras. You'll see them.
No voice.
Horrible.
Because famously, if you're watching Guardian,
he allowed us to put nothing in.
Mr. President, you're recounting your version of events here right now to the audience.
Thank you. You are so brave and beautiful. Thank you. Please just give us a room, please.
Beautiful.
I didn't ask him to find anything.
We've heard the audio tape, Mr. President. There's an audio of you asking him to find you 11,000 votes.
You owed me votes because the election was rigged. That election was rigged.
So, look, all I want to do is this. I just want to find 11,780.
You have a translator for her.
One more than we have, because we won the state.
Millions and millions of people are coming here. They're being released from prisons. They're being released from mental institutions.
Trump, by the way, knows about the mental institution thing because he's one of those people who's been released by the mentalist. But I thought it's going to be included in one of these, but there's a highlight where Trump is about the rigged election. The lady is like, you can't go on calling it a rigged election, sir. You can't just do that. And he goes, by the way, you're a nasty woman. You're a very nasty woman.
Really?
Yeah, just to her face.
That's too funny.
Yeah, he's great. But the reaction, man. So you don't agree with me that CNN betrayed liberal democracies?
No, certainly. They did.
So which way are you, pro-Trump, or are you need to take your side? You don't have to, but so now the reaction. Channel 4 and Joe Scarborough on Morning Joe were the best, and AOC.
Oh my
These
God.
three are amazing. Just listen to 30 seconds of Channel 4, then you can move on to the next ones.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, let me relocate. Okay.
Criticized CNN for hosting the serial fabricator Donald Trump in prime time.
Please welcome the frontrunner for the Republican nomination, former President Donald Trump.
And from the moment he strolled out on stage to rapturous Republican applause, their worst fears were realized. For within minutes, the former president was relentlessly rolling out the same old script of alternative facts, starting, predictably, with the big lie of the stolen election.
That was a rigged election, and it's a shame that we had to go through it. It's very bad for our country. All over the world, they looked at it.
As the world witnessed these scenes of horror on January the 6th, when a pro-Trump mob stormed the...
It will be a large portion of it.
To the delight of the...
You see how Channel 4 is covering
Jesus Christ, man. I mean, just...
Yeah, you would think, I'm pretty sure the way, Hiroshima and Nagasaki's, the dropping of the bomb, was covered by whichever news channel was there back then, was not as somber. And now go to Joe Scarborough. I think you'd love this.
Oh my God. I can just imagine.
We're on notice. We've had 8 years of notice, and we cannot let him just spew lies nonstop in any interview or any town hall meeting.
And the moderator, Caitlin Collins, did have some of that information and did push back on it. The problem was in that format, it was a rally. It wasn't a town hall. It was full of Trump supporters. They laughed at every insult he threw out there. They supported every lie he told, and he fed off that, as he does, turned to the audience as an ally against her. Within the first few minutes of the CNN town hall last night, Trump already was pushing that lie about the 2020 election.
Why should America...
It's very bad.
About
Joe.
Beat up cops, and we all saw it happen with our own eyes.
Yeah, it was lie after lie after lie. Donald Trump has not changed. He was this is who he was in 2016.
See, I thought it's... sorry. Joe, there's a bit where he loses it.
And that's something we've been talking about for years, something that I've never understood. I would say if Donald Trump had dropped all of this garbage and talked about the economy, 2018, 2019, going into 2020, had done his best to handle COVID, he would have been reelected. He just would have. You look at the map, you look at the numbers, he could have been reelected, but he kept again sort of boiling his support down. And it continues to happen. And Jonathan just brings up a great point. You have a guy, first of all, still lying about the election being rigged. That's a minority view in America by a large swath of people. In fact, that ABC poll that was supposed to be horrible for Joe Biden, a majority of Americans said Trump should be arrested for what he tried to do in rigging the 2020 election. That's how much of a minority thing it is. Praising
Sorry, 1 second. Listening to Joe, you would never think that this is actually the case. Listen.
For hosting the serial fabricator Donald Trump in prime time.
Please welcome the frontrunner for the Republican nomination, former President Donald.
Did you hear what the CNN lady said? The front runner of the Republican.
Oh, yes.
And Joe Scarborough's giving him like strategy, like advice. Not doing, nobody likes him.
Thank you, Joe.
Sir, he was voted most famous, like I don't know, person in high school last year. Yeah, no.
Vix praising rioters.
What do you say?
No, that's it. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead. Play him.
Who beat the hell out of cops and defecated in the People's House, the United States House of Representatives. He's praising these people. Yes, it's horrifying. It's horrifying, but it hurts him politically. Again, we can go down the list, mocking and ridiculing a woman who was sexually abused by Donald Trump. Sexually abused by Donald Trump, according to a jury of his peers.
Man, Joe Scarborough looks so much like Chandler season 9-10 of Friends.
And people, they're mocking, ridiculing a woman that a jury just found had been sexually.
He's late Chandler, like fat era.
Yeah,
kind of, because he wears these type of.
Yeah,
he's just he looks like a cartoon character of your dad or something. Like what? Like he does. Like even like my dad in his worst moments, he's always wearing this sort of a polo shirt or whatever. You know what I mean? Like these things that they wear on top of polo shirts. Whatever the fuck they are. And the glasses.
Oh, he's so lame.
Hair. He's the lamest. Definitely.
He's so cringe.
I feel like he was the. I mean, I think the marriage happened after his death, after the death of Mika Brzezinski's father, who was the national security, the founder of Taliban.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's married to the daughter of founder of Taliban.
Really?
You know that?
No.
Yeah. Brzezinski was advisor to Carter. And yeah, sometimes I feel like this was like a punishment for the whole Taliban thing. That his daughter would be married to this monster. Like you will start Taliban in Afghanistan. I know how I get back to you. Allah's way of, reprimanding them for what they did. Brzezinski family will be cursed forever with a scarecrow.
Scarecrow.
Joe Scarecrow family. Joe Scarecrow.
Jesus Christ! First thing in the morning.
But now go to AOC also had a great.
But there's
reaction.
also this one.
Oh, that's another group of people. It's nothing special. Nothing special. Don't worry about it.
All right, let's see what AOC has to say.
Pretty early on.
Various liberals and progressives are not happy about the Trump town hall last night. That includes our friends over at MSNBC who reacted thusly.
I can't believe I'm going to use catastrophizing language here, but it was disgraceful on every level. It showed. I wouldn't say it's dangerous for democracy because we passed that a long time ago. But it showed the corrosive effects of Trumpism over 8 years. And I've got to say, the most shocking part was an audience who cheered on a president who tried to overturn American democracy. An audience that mocked and ridiculed a woman who a jury of her peers, Donald Trump's peers, found had been sexually assaulted. Those Americans there last night turned that into a punchline, laughed and dismissed cops getting the kicked out of them on January the 6th, beaten up over and over again, calling a cop a thug who actually was trying.
Man, I just can't. He's making it seem like if someone showed you this, you'd be like, "What the hell happened?" You know, you seriously, like, this is how news anchors look when like 9/11 happens or something. Then they put on this kind of tone.
I have the videos. I have the videos from Iran-Iraq war. Nobody covered Iran-Iraq war this way. Like, nobody took this the way this motherfucker took this down. He's American democracy again. Cameo has been, as we always discuss, American democracy does not eat the gym. American democracy does not follow an all-protein diet. And
it's
and
literally like hanging on by a shoestring.
Yeah, Joe Rogan has been trying to tell American democracy, you need to do weightlifting. Just doing cardio is not good enough. But American democracy does not listen. So
too funny, man.
AOC's right after you.
To stop.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
the
AOC.
House floor from being killed.
Tonight is a continued demonstration of this.
What happened? Sorry.
Well, he wasn't alone. Of course, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez got in on the action as well. Let's take a look at that.
I think what we saw tonight is a continued demonstration of the sacrifice that women and survivors of sexual abuse across the country of all genders experience, and the sacrifices that they make in order to come forward and challenge power. And what we also saw tonight was the consequence of doing that. They sacrificed their anonymity, they sacrificed their safety, and they sacrifice all of this because we continue to live in a society where an overwhelming amount of structures allow this abuse to happen and find it permissible. I know you said earlier that you will not comment on the platforming of such atrocious disinformation, but I would. I think it was a profoundly irresponsible decision. I don't think that I would be doing my job if I did not say that. And what we saw tonight was a series of extremely irresponsible decisions that put a sexual abuse victim at risk, that put that person at risk in front of a national audience, and I could not have disagreed with it more. It was shameful.
Man, this is really stupid going at him so hard this early over his appearance. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, there's still like a long way to go. The way they make, I mean, is this all about him showing up on that town call? Like, what is she referring to? Did they bring out somebody else?
CNN's decision. She's going after CNN. Right?
That's all.
That.
Over simply having him.
But that's but it's this is because it fits with their whole ideology about the fact that, look, man, and by the way, a lot of people who must say AOC is wrong in the, like, if you believe media matters.
No. But listen,
Yeah. She believes, so they're going for this line that, it's not that people are bad or people are choosing Trump. It's just that the media tricks them and gives them platform.
Yeah, but no, I'm just saying just how hard they are going right now with just how much they're making it seem like it is a big deal. There's like no more room left for ratcheting it up the next time. I mean, they're just going so hard. Yeah, I completely understand what you're saying and what they're doing it. I'm just saying that,
I think,
man,
first,
the Joe guy, the only other thing he can do is cry next time. I mean, that's like the next.
Oh, he will. No, he cried. Don't you remember? He cried all the time the first time Trump got elected.
But I mean,
16, so
he's barely started. Aren't the elections in like over a year? They're in. When is the election?
I mean, officially November, but I think
2023 or 2024.
2023 November. I don't know either. But my point is that there is a space for maneuvering, and AOC's, on the
5th of November 2024. So I mean, it's a year and 5 months away. Joe Scarborough was already like almost crying. Like
by that time, Joe Scarecrow is gonna go on full on Shia, take off his shirt, start beating his chest. yeah, Biden, yeah, Biden.
I mean, it's like,
self-flagellation.
Like when you play a sport and then someone starts running around like crazy, you're like, we have to do this for like an hour and a half. Pace yourself.
It's a marathon. It's not. I think they have
from the get-go.
But did you hear what AOC said?
I thought the US was getting invaded. I was like, what's going on? Let's make some phone calls. I thought honestly,
well, the way they talk about it, it's like earthquake or something. But yeah, did you hear what AOC said about I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't say these motherfuckers genuinely think they are elected to Congress to talk, like to give their opinions. Like that's
yeah. I think all positions in the world nowadays, like if you really like look at the what they turn out to be, is just like political commentating. Like no matter who you are,
it's just
on previous content. Even AOC, she's breaking down town halls. Like, okay,
AOC's. So now, what do you think about the Crystal and Kyle wedding? Well, actually, I think it's okay to travel over the state if the airplane is a green. Okay. No, yours.
Everyone's job boils down to that. It's just.
I used to make this joke about Iranian officials, but now it's just every government official that we don't have ministers. We have like news reporters, because every Iranian minister just comes and says, "This is awful. It's unbelievable. There is so much poverty. This poverty must go away. It has to go. It's unacceptable to have Iranian children hungry, and it must go away. And as an economic minister, I condemn this." And it's like, condemn this? Motherfucker, do something. What do you mean? You are the responsible party.
I swear. AOC's like Mondays start the same way as, like Katie Halper and stuff, they come on the morning show, someone brings them some clips, they react to it.
So guys,
one is a podcast
this week.
Like, aren't you supposed to be at the committee? Oh yes.
This is the committee.
Oh my god, it's so funny.
Oh god, yeah. But yeah, but you had something to do with what's his name? Trump.
What do you mean? Oh yeah. So we're done with all these clips.
The way you reacted as if I revealed the biggest secret. What you complete something to do with Trump. Calm down.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what? But yeah, so we're done here. Nothing. I think I also came across this something on him, but it was on Instagram.
That's why I thought you must have seen bits of the town hall yourself.
Yeah, no, I had no idea. Been out of it last week.
Mexican people.
It's already funny. Me hammered.
Yeah, right. The line, me hammered off tequila at some all-inclusive resort.
I can't imagine whatever comes after.
Del Peliquin. I love the spirit of the Mexican people. And I have a lot of respect for Mexico, by the way. A lot of people said, oh, he doesn't like... I love Mexico. I love them. I love the Mexican people. El hombre del Peliquin. I love the spirit of the Mexican people. And I have a lot of respect for Mexico, by the way. He doesn't like... I love Mexico.
Oh, man. Do you remember when
I love him.
That is seriously like any drunk guy. Anyway. Oh yeah, I love Latin stuff, Latin people.
Yeah, I can imagine drunk in like a resort in Dominican Republic or something, and you're like, la fajita, Corona, tequila. This is all I know. But man, I do remember the time was reading Bible and he said 2 Corinthians instead of 2 Corinthians. Letters that Paul wrote to Corinthians, and he's like 2 Corinthians. It's almost like you almost is like telling you like an old man's joke, like 2 Corinthians walk into a bar. Like, what the fuck? Like he clearly has never even opened Bible. Like he not even like accidentally, like, you know, in a hotel or something, you know, just by accident, just open, just dropping it. No, never touch the mother. Unbelievable, unbelievable. The best guy, the best guy. What? Yeah, he's heating up, man. He's heating up. But I don't know. I still think Biden has the upper hand. What do you think?
I mean, so far to me it looks 50-50 again, as tight as last time.
Oh, it's as
I mean,
tight as
listen,
last
either
time, but
listen,
I would say
just
tiny
like
edge to Biden.
again, either joking, either Democrat is gonna win or Republican. So I mean, you know, 50-50.
Wow. Thank you for that.
That I can tell you,
That
there'll be nobody else. Or it will either be Biden or Trump. Yeah. So just, I mean, you know, you can't get closer than this. And narrowing it down out of everybody in the US to 2 people.
What you don't think RF Kennedy? Oh, you know,
unless Biden dies.
Which is actual really.
And you know, really, we're only in May. The election is in over a year.
I mean, look, to be honest, he looks like he's dead already. But the way, the confidence they have in bringing in the way they're like, you know, he's running, I'm like, okay, they have something.
No, you know what?
They've cloned him.
It just made me realize, no, I think like at this rate, you know, because before they were worried about him dying. Then after a while, when something doesn't happen, so they're like, okay, I guess it's not dying. I don't know why, but like after a while, you're like, we just worried for 4 years, he's still here. So one way or another.
I don't know. Yeah.
You start believing.
Yeah, I guess. I just have a feeling they cloned him, or like he's robot or something. Like I don't know. But talking of, actually, this is perfect.
You're right, exactly. They're already exploring Kamala and AI. So I mean,
yeah, exactly.
Like, how about at least Kamala has a ChatGPT with her at all times? That could help,
right? Explains so much. Do you remember I told you they replaced Kamala with a faulty robot? Do you remember that? I told you this. And now they're putting her in charge of AI regulation because she's one of them. So she's like, you know, she understands that. It's like, you know, when you put a black guy in charge of urban development or something. It's like, you know, like they're putting Kamala in charge of. This is very bad news for AI development, though.
So I guess it peaked at ChatGPT.
Yeah. Oh my God. Kamala has not mastered like human intelligence. Like she cannot talk like she cannot string 2 sentences together.
Yeah.
So
no, but the good thing is like
soon it's gonna completely break down.
Yeah, the good thing is it doesn't really mean anything. Like as a vice president, like your impact on regulation is only through like, you know.
She's in charge of AI regulation. She's in charge.
The good thing is the White House doesn't regulate it. It's like me putting you in charge of like a kitchen, but there's no kitchen. Like you're the chef, but there's no kitchen here. Well, you're still the chef.
You are the chef. There are no personnel. But there is this one potato. No. Come on, man. She's in charge of AI regulation. Are you implying in charge of AI regulation means nothing? She's gonna be deciding whether ChatGPT can, I don't know, use racial slurs or not, or something like that. I don't know. What is AI regulation? I have no idea.
Yeah, I mean, I would imagine that's done, you know, by Congress. So I mean, besides lobbying, I don't know how much more, and you know, and the Senate, right? I mean, the White House, I guess, can suggest policy, right? Kind of like Obama did with Obama.
They regulate AI industry. She's regulate AI. It's gonna be like individual.
She just gave her like an AI, like it's like a cat or something on her monitor. Yeah. She has to like make sure it gets food or something.
Do you remember Fagamuchi? What was it? Fagamuchi,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they've given her a Famaguchi, and they're like, okay, you're in charge of this Famaguchi. You have to keep it alive. And by the way, guys, it's already dead. The Famaguchis are dead.
So that's to worry about.
She's in charge of that. She was in charge of that before it died. So that's no. She's that's what they meant. Not. She's not in charge of the whole. What are you, crazy? No, I love Kamala. I can't wait for her for eventual presidency when Biden dies the day after the next election. Basically, when they unplug him from whatever device that is keeping him alive.
Who's gonna run AI regulation then?
She's gonna be her Famaguchi gonna be her vice president. It's gonna be great. Oh man, this is I love Kamala so much. And she's kind of pretty, I would say. I've said this before. Compared to Biden and Trump. For politicians.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Not compared to Obama. I mean, with Obama she ties.
No, Obama.
Clinton's better looking.
What?
She ties Obama, I think.
Clinton, I would say Obama maybe better. Obama is better looking, I would say. No? Than Kamala a bit.
Yeah. No,
Obama
for sure.
is surprising. I hate him, but he's genuinely good looking. He could act in like TV.
And he's cooler and stuff, like, so also like,
Oh, for sure. Oh, that
helps.
I mean, more evil for sure. But yeah, I think he could have been a TV actor. If he tried hard enough.
Yeah, TV actor, but like, I mean, I don't know.
He's not movie like a star level pretty, but
a lot here about AI regulation, what AI regulation might.
See, I think they had a laugh too.
I've done monologues, so it's Crystal about what
I think so.
how do we balance free speech
watch 5
concerns
seconds.
and political correctness with the genuine fear that technological development will overpass us and could possibly supplant us. So, of course, what you want whenever we're talking about AI regulation, Emily, is the best and the brightest who are involved, and because of that, it seems that the White House is taking heed. They're taking heed about how seriously they want to take this issue. And so they put Kamala Harris in charge, which is fantastic. Let's go and put this up there on the screen. They say Biden and Harris are meeting with CEOs about AI risks. They met with the heads of Google, Microsoft, and 2 other companies involving in developing artificial intelligence as they are rolling out their initiatives meant to ensure the rapidly evolving technology improves lives without putting people's lives at risk. During that, they had this weird and bizarre.
Yeah. So, as you can see, it's like whenever you have an organization going on and then you make this one like side committee or something to keep someone busy, that's kind of,
Oh, yeah.
Worry about, I don't know. Yeah, you think about the ethics of yes.
Why don't you write a paper about our internal workplace lunch? Yes. No, I'm still trying to figure out what is she gonna. Like, I'm still pretty sure the Famaguchi guess is like the closest thing to reality, because I can't, like, she's gonna show up. What is she gonna do? Like, don't let the robots be bad. Work hard, and then just walk away. Anyways.
No idea.
Oh yeah, good week for U.S. politics, I would say.
Yeah,
very good week. Producers did great. They're bringing the main villain back, Trump, and
and some more good news. We have some more good news, of course.
Do we?
Tucker.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Tucker is he.
Man, did I say last week that Tucker? I mean, if someone would have asked me, do you think Tucker's gonna join Twitter? I would have said yes, 100%. I swear.
Are you doing retrospective prophecies?
Yes.
Retrospective prophecies.
If nobody asked, how am I supposed to get it out there?
I'm sorry. This is what this show is about.
No, but I swear.
Yeah. So how do you think the show will do on Twitter? No, by the way, I watched.
Man, that's the smartest thing. What's it called? Musk has done since.
No,
Tesla,
but that's the thing. That's what I thought. Musk hasn't done this. Tucker has decided. Tucker has decided he's gonna broadcast his show on Twitter. There is no contract apparently between them. Elon came out after and tweeted something about there is no contract or something. I don't know.
Well, I mean, anyway, he got the platform.
Like
I'll give him some credit still. I'll give him some credit still. It's the second, best decision involving him that I've seen. Definitely better than Tunnel. Yeah. But I guess, if you didn't come up with it, much better than the Tunnel idea. I'll be like, yes, Tucker good, Tunnel bad.
Tunnel bad. Tunnel done before, better. Done before.
Tunnel exists, much better. All over the world.
All different types of cars, not just one car. But what about, it does mean Twitter is going to become much more niche, though. What do you think about it? Do you think that's
I don't know. No, I don't think it's going to become necessarily more niche. No.
Oh, with Tucker there, don't you think all these weirdos gonna be it's a platform of evil.
Those people are so obsessed with it right now, and there's nowhere else. Those people who hated the most are also the most obsessed, and one of the only groups where Twitter even kind of benefits them. So
I've never used it.
He's just they have them cornered still, the people who are hardcore Twitter people. So I think it's just I think it might, if anything, bring
to come up with a shitty website that I guess the traffic. That's what I found out, like from web development. I mean, the handling of the traffic is. I don't know, but how come they can't? One of these rich motherfuckers can pay for somebody to clone Twitter or something in India. Just, you know what I mean? Like, how? Yeah. But you're right. They have nowhere. Where do they run to?
Yeah, and then
TikTok.
Yeah, exactly. So if anything, it's just gonna maybe make it a bit more well known. Maybe generate some more revenue.
Yeah, get some idiot right. Yeah. No, that's okay.
And you see other people. Yeah. I mean, the other most interesting. I mean, I also saw. For instance, Ben Norton is using this feature on Twitter now where you can write longer, you can write like a really long, like multiple paragraph long story. So then people just read it there. And, he got, I mean, when he banned links of going to other platforms and all that, Instagram barely lets you have links. So he's just doing the same thing. And he's just trying to encourage people to stay on his platform. And
Sure. No, I
that
understand.
longer form thing isn't a bad idea. That might get some shit.
I must say, I find it very difficult to read like journalistic works when it comes like anything but Reuters. You know what I mean? Don't you?
But others will use it too, most likely. I mean, so
sure. No, it's just
or whatever. Everybody's gonna use it. I just give Ben Norton as an example because
no. You mean other professions other than journalists?
Yeah, everyone probably gonna use it.
Sure, it's like they're going after the Substack thing. Yeah, well, I mean, sure, good. I mean, okay, I have no position whatsoever. So I'd like to everybody involved.
But yeah, Tucker returns, and I just wish you had asked me last week, but you failed.
I'm sorry. Any prophecies about next week?
No, and they don't come. I don't have one every week.
I'm sorry. What do you want from what should I do?
I had one last week, but I guess.
Do you have
like a
any
once a year
prophecies?
kind of thing.
Do you have any prophecies related to the price of dollar? Because that's the only prophecy I really care about. Like, where is the dollar?
Man, the way they talk about who has been obsessing over de-dollarization over the past week. There's like a few channels they're talking about it as if like
yeah,
as if
it's
suddenly
tomorrow.
they've discovered like I don't know like
It's
sixth
because
sense or like a new
man.
form of energy or something. Like,
Fucking
wait, are we talking about the same thing?
Did you know dollar? No more dollar. Oh, yeah, it's because Lula, that asshole, went to China and gave this speech about, oh, why are we? I'm doing an Italian accent because I can't do Brazilian. I don't know what is Brazilian. So yeah, football, Pepe. Why do we have to use the dollar? Always dollar. And now half of the everybody is on the anti-imperialist. I mean, they're all like, "Oh yeah, dollar is over." Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's just funny the way that they talk about it. It's just like as if a discovery has been made. Like it's it has that kind of tone and framing.
Like literally since the dollar was put in action, people were plotting against dollar like from day one. And
yeah. But yeah, nice setting here also, Sagar. I must tell him it's nice and clean. It's nice,
and clean. I agree 100%. Very good. A very good bookshelf. By the way, this sign of a good bookshelf is that they have the, it comes a bit further ahead of the shelf itself. Does that make sense? Is that what I'm
Okay,
saying?
interesting. Like you mean the lower
You see
part?
what I-
Oh,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
the books.
There is a bit of there is a bit of a counter basically.
Yeah.
There is a bit of a counter coming.
Yeah,
That's
you're
a
right.
sign of a good shelf.
Oh, interesting. That's very I'll keep that in mind next time.
Exact
Yeah,
furniture
this is a very
tips.
good. Yeah.
Which
No.
channel gives you furniture tips in the middle of political?
No.
Furniture tip. Next time you buy a bookshelf, make sure there's capped. I'm sure it happens a lot.
Yeah, no, but that's a good point.
Anyways, but I think his background is the biggest thing that to me just signals that their whole studio is a waste of money and like.
But I think this is his home studio.
Why do you have this? Okay, I know. Why do you have the other studio? Why?
Do a show there, I guess.
Why CNN still has a studio? Why was this town hall not hold over Zoom? All of this shit, I don't understand. I feel like people just are finding excuses to leave their homes. That's what I feel like, and wasting time on transportation. Why do they have a studio? Why? He has a home studio. It works as well as the other one. They have good internet
I mean, you
connection.
can do everything online.
One of them is in Iran or something.
Yeah, no, I mean, nowadays you can do everything online if you like without being in the same room as the other person. I mean, of course, there's always the benefits of depending on the format or something, but
maybe it depends. If there is good internet connection, maybe with comedy, maybe different. I don't know.
Yeah, it just depends how much you have to bounce off your. But I mean, anyway, we saw it during the pandemic. You can literally do everything from home.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
From home, which is I have nothing against that. If it was up to me.
Yeah. Very much support that. In fact,
I'd be like, okay, social gatherings, no more. Not even.
No, but
not even remotely. Just no more. Okay.
No, I'll do WhatsApp audio call. That's no video call, but the audio. I will be on the audio. I will hear you. Once in a while, I will respond. That is the max. No, I mean, it's a waste of money, man. I'm really anti studio waste of money thing, basically.
Yeah.
You don't seem.
I mean, because you can do different stuff, and I mean, it's not a full, but yeah, I mean.
No, but for a news program, at least.
I mean, No, it's just that this is so good too. But yeah, I mean, yeah, and I will just say this: the quality of it almost has nothing to do with whether it is a studio or not. So, but yeah, I mean, who cares about the money? I guess, man. It kind of yeah. By the way, the Queen and King and stuff. I mean, this is really a bargain. I don't for 80 million. That's all it cost for the whole thing of King. Yeah, 80 million.
Yeah, I know it was cheap, right? It was yeah, it was done on the cheap. It was, you know, because King Charles is famously
was there an open bar? I mean, I don't think you can have an open bar at this ceremony. Everybody got one glass of champagne when they walked in, and that's it. Then the Jello shots passed by 2 hours later, but that's it. No, it's seriously impressive. Anybody who's having an event, hire them. This company put together the whole thing.
They didn't
40 quid.
Real shit.
The company comes back with his estimate. They're like, yeah, it's all we need.
You know, really. It was the first coronation in British history that was bring your own booze.
Yes, BYO, a light snack was served, and that was it. I swear.
It was a real champagne. It was a sparkling wine from fucking Belgium.
Honestly.
No, seriously, $80 million is quite. I would say it's what it's not.
They're not but they're not telling like the full costs, I guess, because yeah. No. I mean, there's no way. I mean, if
you got the coverage is free.
And like firefighters, that's like 100 million.
No, they factor that in. I'm pretty sure they factor that in. They usually, yeah, man, yeah, it's pretty much, yeah, it's because King Charles has a soft spot for the people, and the people are suffering. So he's saying, do it on the cheap, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Move manufacturing to England. It's going to.
Labor.
Apparently, there's no cost of labor.
I mean, there's no cost to the police or security of King Charles. That's maybe labor is a bit of a different story. But we're gonna talk about UK soon, so
yeah,
it's gonna be good.
Alrighty, Sam. So we talked a lot about the UK, and now let's not a lot about the UK. What am I saying? We mentioned the UK in our last segment. Now let's move on to a little bit of UK Boris Johnson
in our lives.
Oh, well, that's for sure.
Yeah, we both are Anglophiles. Do you remember from last week?
Yeah, learn something new.
And talking of, you were just saying how low cost was our king's coronation. I think this is the perfect place to. I don't think this song is copyrighted because it's the national anthem. So.
For these Conservatives, this is the sound of taking back control. A new splinter group, the Conservative Democratic Organisation, held their first ever conference today with a not so subtle message to the party leadership.
We haven't covered ourselves in glory. And in fact, some parts of Westminster and colleagues have done a better job at damaging our party than the opposition, even the left-wing campaign groups. We have seen the ousting of a democratically elected, in fact, our most electorally successful Prime Minister since Margaret Thatcher. And we should pay tribute, actually,
yeah, I know,
not just to Boris, but to all of you at the grassroots, because I'm no fan of December general elections, but if we can have them again and again and get 80-seat majorities, and quite frankly, it's worth it.
The group have drawn in some pretty big names, though not the one MP some people have.
There wasn't one white. Everybody there wasn't one non. I mean, that lady up there was like the least white person.
Yeah, she's Priti Patel. She's in the background. But, you know, go early on. Forget about the whiteness. Go pictures early on to the queue where they're sitting or whatever. Yeah. as you can say, the average age of people appearing in the conference was 93.
Wow.
As the conference was going on, they were losing people. They were working against time itself in the conference. It was like, oh, we lost another one. Just unbelievable.
That's an interesting. That's a good observation too.
Everybody's like 78 years old,
yeah,
except
what a cutie.
Priti Patel was like,
yeah, I know.
We got a prime minister that's good.
And
I would fuck him for sure.
There's one young person here.
Yeah, they found you. See, they found her, and they're zooming. It's like
Big Boris.
Another young person. If you're a young person and you, I mean, I don't know, but yeah, as you can see though, man, do you think Boris will forgive me for supporting Jeremy Corbyn when I should have been supporting him all the way through?
Yeah, I think if you apologize to him, I think he's the kind of guy that would be like, okay,
I apologize. I publicly apologize. Yeah, he's
let's
cool.
bygones do bygones.
Yeah, he apologized for the whole Partygate and stuff. And he's there is still trying. He set up his splinter group. He set up his splinter group. And to what's it called? So now they're trying to undermine Rishi Sunak over the Brexit laws and all that. And they interview somebody from the youth wing.
Oh, here.
Right, it's around.
No.
Yeah.
It's neither.
Lord Jacob Rees-Mogg from the youth wing of the.
That guy?
It's there. No, that was him. No,
that was him.
Yeah, that was him. That's from the youth wing.
What
yes,
do you think?
That's Jacob Rees-Mogg, Lord Jacob Rees-Mogg from the youth wing of the.
Was not in the annals of the history of the Tory party.
He's about 75.
A golden year, and after that, you would expect some electoral consequence.
Golden year.
One should be surprised by doing badly under those circumstances, but Rishi Sunak's a relatively new leader. I think to blame him would be unreasonable. And I don't speak as his
what do you think of
the
up-and-coming
but he is the leader of the party.
Up-and-coming generation of the Conservatives.
A sprinkle of supportive MPs is perhaps not a revolt, but
well, I think he missed their chance.
No. What's he's up and coming? Did you see the average age of the conference? he's there. Man, right. I just hope him and Boris. I make all these jokes. It's all in good fun. Please forgive me for Jeremy Corbyn. I had no idea he would be a spineless piece of shit. So please, just take me back. I don't know. We don't need to watch this. This guy is going. Oh, why? Why are you doing this? Why? Oh,
what is this?
Like, it's same pro Johnson wing, calls for lower tax. Like anything. They're just using anything to attack Rishi. So that was that. Yeah, don't worry about this.
Prince Harry has no evidence he was attacked. He was hacked by the Mirror, court told.
Attacked by the Mirror? But every morning I looked in the mirror and the mirror was telling me, you suck. You suck, Harry. You're insufficient. The mirror. Apparently, yeah, he's going all the way with the whole thing, man. Becoming lawyers against lawyers. What do you think? Do you think it's dangerous for press freedoms in UK that Prince Harry is going after them for hacking?
No. I don't think this is.
Press freedom is very precious. It's like American democracy. You are very dismissive about it. Anyway, but yeah, him and Piers Morgan, you know him?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that twat was also in the news because he's accusing Piers Morgan of being behind the hacking. But Piers Morgan is no, I didn't do it. No, I didn't. I mean, to be honest, I kind of wish I feel like most of the things Piers Morgan says, like on live television, should be legal. So, like, I don't like the hacking thing. I don't care, but wouldn't mind him, going to jail. That would be nice.
Because this goes back to when he was the editor of
News International, whatever. Yeah, I think that, or the Mirror maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I forget which fucking thing. By the way, do you remember ever like reading any of these news? Do you ever remember reading a newspaper? A newspaper?
When I was a kid?
No, well, not kid, but young man.
Well, no, I mean, I didn't read until I was like 21.
And no, did you read newspapers ever?
Not until I was 21.
But you did read newspapers?
When
Then
I
after
turned
that, I don't
21, yeah, I mean, yeah, I'd buy a newspaper like on like a holiday and like I guess I read
as a gift.
and I guess I read online articles. I mean, those are, but yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I read Reuters or The Guardian was the most sometimes, but not like or online. Never buy you like newspaper, you know, magazine maybe, but
Yeah, I mean, I buy like 2 per year, maybe.
yeah, that's what I meant. Just like, just like, how are they still in business? Anyway, that's all.
What do we have here?
Another. So
we move on from the UK, huh?
Yes, we move on to our homeland, our actual homeland of Turkey, which is stolen from Greeks. So, you know, whatever. But yeah, have you been following the news on the election? It's been heating up, man.
No, not really. Yeah, no, but I mean, but through these headlines and stuff, I could see where it's going.
Go to the BBC Persia one. So you had, oh Jesus, I didn't know. I forgot about this picture. Jesus, that is disgusting. I don't think a politician should be able to do that and get away with it. And by do that, I mean making the heart sign with his big finger. But anyway, so Kemal Kılıçdaroğlu is challenging Recep what was it? Erdogan is challenging Erdogan. And this week, the third party candidate, NJ, dropped out. He said because he said when the opposition loses, I don't want them to have any excuses. That's what he said. Other people say it's because of the sex tape of him that has come online, with sex workers. But then Kemal Kılıçdaroğlu actually went full on sort of a liberal democratic sort of CNN type and said that Russia is meddling in our election with fake videos of sex tapes. Are they? So it's been fast, man. Turkish elections, as always, it's just last minute, and fantastic.
Wait, aren't the elections today?
Today, they're today. Yeah, it's happening as we speak. Yeah.
Wow.
Why?
No, not Turkish Airlines.
Turkish elections. But man, it's and Erdogan is going around. He opened up a new nuclear facility, opened up a new battleship. He launched I don't know, he's giving money to everybody and anyone. So yeah, it's, you know, but I thought the sex tape doesn't interest you. There was a sex tape.
Yeah,
it does. You're not gonna ask me more about that.
Tell me more about it.
Hell, I don't know more about it. Sex tape. But I thought you would be very impressed by that.
No, but right now I'm following the election live. On Al Jazeera.
There's gonna be above 75% turnout.
Wow.
Yeah.
Must be a fun Sunday.
Go to the video I sent.
Oh my God.
Party's biggest rally of its election campaign. Here in Istanbul, more than 30 years ago, Erdogan was first elected mayor of the city, a job that would shape his political career. Today he's defending his legacy, accusing his challenger, Kemal Kılıçdaroğlu, of dividing the nation and resorting to slurs and accusations to attack him.
Bye bye, Kemal.
Mr. Kemal, drink as much as you want. You can drink a full keg, but even that will not make you better. My nation will not give the floor to an alcoholic, a drunkard.
Erdogan has been the driving force behind 10 major election wins for the governing AK Party since he became its leader in 2003. But presidential and parliamentary elections due May the 14th are proving a major test for both.
Is it
Did you hear what he said? Should we? I don't want him to be part of the gang anymore, man. I didn't like what he said about the alcohol. What do you think?
Yeah, that was funny though.
It was funny, but you know what they say? They
and
say
what a
he
turnout! What's the population of Turkey? Like 50 million?
No, 80, man. 80.
Stop. Wow.
Why would I lie to you?
85 million.
Yeah, man. I mean,
85
Iran is a
million
much
strong.
bigger. Yeah, Iran is a much bigger country, but mostly covered by mountains. So, people can live on fucking stones. Turkey is all fucking flatlands, pretty much. Flat, by the way, relative flat. I don't mean European flatlands, which are lowlands, really. Why are you going to Istanbul's map? Why are we doing that? I cannot tell people how many production meetings have devolved into. Have you seen this part of Turkey?
sorry.
What is this?
I just couldn't help myself. Immediately had to pull up a map.
No, it's not just you though. It's at least 4 other people in my life that I have regular contacts with, Iranians, all in love with Turkey. All, let me show you Turkish food. Have you seen their food? It's so good. Okay, I get it. It's cool. Calm down, everybody. Yeah. Well, I would say though, what do you think? Recently, I had this discussion with my dad. Turkish food versus Iranian food. Which one would you say is more varied?
Variety, I mean...
You haven't been to Turkey, have you?
No, but still, I don't think that gets in the way. I can still... Listen, I think if all the Iranian food that's made in different places and not just like the common, most popular Iranian foods.
The mainstream food media. Yeah, I know, right?
Then there's a good diversity, but based on what I've seen in Turkey is that they're really into, based on videos, they're really into the creative side as well. So creating as many different kind of dishes and food as possible. And
yeah,
I think I think variety, they must have one of the greatest varieties, like from all over the world.
Oh man, no, I'm sorry, but variety, I'm pretty sure Iran beats them.
Where Iran?
Yeah, even like mainstream niche
I
market.
don't know, man. No, I mean they make so many things in Turkey,
and I know, but so you have the same. It's just it doesn't get. There is not as many Instagram pages for you.
But I follow a lot of all the big Iranian food Instagrammers. I know them.
A lot of them don't have Instagram pages. They don't.
That makes no sense.
No, it's again. I don't.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I'm saying, yeah, I know. I heard that like in the north of Iran, I was watching this this lady who owned a restaurant, and she was saying they have like 300 dishes in this region. So I know that there's a lot of diversity, but
north of Iran is crazy, but just geographical diversity allows it to have more. You know what I mean? Like Turkish food is all basically variation of the same type of foods, like 3 different foods, I think. They don't have any stews, khoresht, as we say.
Are you sure?
In a main way, no, they not really. No, they don't do a stew with. They don't do rice that much in general.
I mean, but Iranians do very heavy on rice. But Turkish people. I mean, one of the famous Turkish Instagram YouTubers, his main dish always consists of like rice and chickpeas.
Wait, what's that? Which dish is that?
He has that rice and chickpeas, and then he adds other stuff depending each time something different.
Oh, it's a sort of made up dish of his own?
That I'll give. I feel like in Turkey they'll just make everything though. Like for instance,
no.
the really
All right.
famous Turkish
made
guy.
up dishes don't count. Made up dishes don't count.
Like no. I'm not only talking about made up dishes. Also, I'm saying you can find, I feel, everything in Turkey. And for instance, that really famous food guy in Turkey, the guy Salt Bay guy, he just like has like a steakhouse, you know, like it's not even like Turkish. So yeah, they don't
Turkish food. Yeah. No, it's just
where he adds extra salt to your food. that's his.
Yeah.
Imagine pitching that, like we're gonna open a steakhouse.
No, it's
we'll go around.
It's a salt that you have made sure that has been mixed with the hair and sweat of your arm.
That's our unique selling point. Yes.
That's the unique selling point we are adding here.
And then we're gonna charge.
Yes. No extra charge for the sweat, arm sweat. No extra charge for that. No. Thank you, sir. More, sir, please. Yeah, no, I'm just I was just thinking. Although you know what I like about Turkish food, they always have barley included somewhere. That is, I love barley so much. Probably one of my favorite. What? What is barley? What is it? Favorite seeds? I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Legumes. Favorite legumes.
Is this video of going back to Turkish election? Is this video of interest?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Sorry, you cut off for a moment.
Okay,
nothing. Yes. This video kind of it relates. Oh, sorry. Can you hear me?
Yeah, all good.
All right. So this video kind of is interesting because, as regular viewers might know, we covered Iran and the issue of hijab in Iran, which is, legally you have to wear hijab. You have to cover your head a bit, basically. And this was in Turkish elections, and I talked a little bit about the issue of hijab with Jean Magellan in the interview we did. Check that out as well. But this was a really interesting video. Check it out.
Benim annem de kapalı. Tamam da otur. Sakin ol ya.
Sizleri bana bırak. Yok. هو يقول لي لا تتحدثي اللغة العربية. هو يقول لي لا تتحدثي العربية هنا، لا تستطيعين الحديث باللغة العربية. زهري وري. هو يحاول الاعتداء علي الآن.
Man, people are really dumb, and then we just go around blaming politicians and all this. What was that guy doing on camera?
People are. Oh, yeah.
We just have issues, man.
The guy was harassing the lady was speaking Arabic. No, first of all, you know what I meant? Long ago, I was telling you that in Iran and in Iran mostly, but Turkey as well, anti-Semitism is alive. It's just not the Jewish Semites that are target. It's the Arab Semite. They speak the Semitic language, and that's what I mean. Like there is this. You see what? Like there is this weird thing about. Like hijab is not just necessarily hated because of the hijab thing. It's more of a cultural, thing that you are an Arab thing.
Yeah.
It's so fucked. Yeah, and like this clothing thing. Can somebody explain this to me? Like, Like how? Like why? I never understood this, man. How does somebody else wearing something like affects you, like in any way, shape, or?
Beats me.
Have you ever harassed the lady for wearing a hijab or for not wearing
just
a hijab?
last Tuesday, I was just like, this is the perfect time for this.
Harassing you in Switzerland.
On my way home, I was like, let me, hold on. You got off my bike.
Why you're you know what I like to do? I always like to have the balanced view. Always. That's why I always attack both people who have the hijab and people who don't have the hijab. Like, why your hijab is too much hijab. Your hijab too little hijab. Put more hijab. Just fuck off. Just
too funny.
Oh God. Yeah. And who the fuck, by the way, all these people, who are you? Like, were you working in Italian Fashion Week? It's commenting on everybody else's like dresses and how you.
Okay. What's going on with Imran Khan? What's the latest there?
Man, it was a crazy week. As soon as we stopped our show last week, Imran Khan went to a court for some reason. He was going to a court for some reason. Then a bunch of fucking militia attacked and just took him. And they were like, yeah, we are from National Bureau of Accountability. And don't ask. And it's like, what happened? Who, what? And then, And then 2 days later, the court said, no, it's illegal. And he was released on jail for 2 weeks. So maybe this is the latest development. Maybe you can play this.
A crowd of supporters outside his home. On Thursday, the Supreme Court ruled his arrest this week was
in a magic carpet.
Osama bin Javed reports in the capital, Islamabad.
The Islamabad High Court has granted Imran Khan unprecedented relief. Multiple benches have ordered the police not to arrest him, not just in this most recent corruption case, but even charges he doesn't know about. The former Prime Minister denies the courts are doing him any favors.
Relief? Relief? I am at the High Court and they had no reason to arrest me. I was abducted. This is the law of the jungle. It feels like martial law has been declared.
Angry supporters ransacked army property when Khan was arrested. Since he was removed by Parliament in a vote of no confidence last year, Khan has challenged the military's role in politics and accused a senior intelligence officer of being involved in what he called an assassination attempt. Opponents say Khan is attacking the same people who brought him to power.
It's not the security agency, it's one man, the army chief. There's no democracy in that in the army. The army is getting maligned by what is happening right now.
The cabinet held an emergency meeting and accused the judiciary of double standards.
The court is an iron wall.
Those people breaking into like the military court, I mean, when you have that many people who do these kind of things, I think it means like the sports leagues in your countries are not strong enough to keep people entertained and busy, you know? In the UK or the US, nothing can happen over the weekend. You know, everyone's busy and occupied. So yeah, I wonder if cricket clubs are, you know, advertising and put more money into that.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's a very Persian and Roman way of looking at it. Yeah, the circus is not working well, guys. The distraction, the masses are coming for us, guys. No, but I just, by the way, what they don't mention in the video, there is also allegations of that Imran Khan is doing black magic with the magic carpet, as Kamir mentioned. Some people allege that he was rescued with the help of the magic carpet, which is illegal in Pakistan and Iran, not illegal in Saudi Arabia. Recently, MBS legalized magic carpet riding. But you're so right. This looks so much like, man.
I swear.
They're taking videos as well. It's like, oh my God, can you believe it? It's a magic carpet. No, but it's yeah, man. After they arrested him, there were protests all across the country, which, as you correctly pointed out, is the sign that the cricket league is is not doing well. So, you know,
I swear, like in
then,
the UK, you know where every single male is on a Sunday and Saturday, age between, you know, 18 and 75. They're either at the game or at the pub.
Or they're few at the opera. But yes. But no, I mean, the point you're making, though. I would say that's the thing. A sign of a healthy society is majority of society not giving a shit about politics. But I guess when you have that many, man, so the Pakistani situation, you know, the electricity cut-offs, poverty, food
no, of course,
shortage. So it's like people are trying to focus on the cricket. It's just these motherfucking politicians are not letting them. Please, for 2 minutes, not be corrupt. For 2 minutes, just 2. God damn it.
Like,
yeah,
you know, in France also you see a lot of protests, right? And they don't have, like, you know, like the most popular like football league out there, you know. So I think there might be some kind of
but rugby,
correlation.
No, rugby is huge.
No, that's not enough. You know, you see exactly.
Not enough.
Yeah.
What's the?
But in Spain or Italy, you know, there you never hear, right? They're very busy.
Never hear about people complain. I'm my working off hours. No, you don't. I'm trying to think what is. Yes,
and England,
Sweden,
of course,
Denmark,
they have the best league.
Famously shit at the sports, and therefore.
Yeah, them. It's.
Yeah.
I guess the theory doesn't hold there, but.
No, it does hold there. They are shit. They don't have a league, so they get welfare state because people.
In that sense, but yeah, but they're not
mean?
protesting a lot or involved in politics. But yeah, I mean, the Scandinavian countries are always different. You know, I wouldn't mix them into this.
No, they are different, but they do fit in with the general trend. I feel like if they needed to protest, they would, but they get the welfare, so
they don't
fine.
need to.
You know, so they get the bribes, so it's fine. They're backing. We are backing up now, guys. We are backing. But you're right. You're 100% right. So what you're basically saying, philosophically and politically, if I may put it in another way, is that a vibrant and, you know, fantastic culture is a sign, is basically not having a welfare state is a prerequisite to having a, you know, good culture. Like Italy, Spain, Iran, unlike France, Scandinavia.
That's a good point too.
Yeah. I mean, look at good food, good, you know, I'm just saying.
Yeah. No, that's a good point there.
I mean, Britain is the only, I would say Britain has a fantastic culture, but bad food. That's the only problem.
British culture, I mean, I guess that's not really something that's well known.
Is it not? The King coronation was watched by millions, so yeah.
Done on a budget.
You know, the dishes were from Poundland. They were one of these
they had to make a lot of cuts. I'm telling you, sacrifice.
Yeah, the good china after the Queen's funeral, the good china is back in the vault, guys. Nobody's touching the good china anymore.
Right.
Anyway, sorry, but Imran Khan was released on bail. So that's the news we were covering originally.
Anything else in his videos worth watching?
No, it's just he just says he's gonna fight to the end. I think he's a smart man. He's trying to drive a wedge between the military and the sort of the top chief military, staff who are. So he keeps saying that no, the body of military, we work with military during my presidency. They are good people. It's just the top guys. It's just the top guys. So he's smart.
Alrighty, Sam. So let's wrap up today's show with the infamous wedding, the wedding that broke the internet.
The real red wedding. Oh goddamn, you suck, man. I have to say, because you haven't watched Game of Thrones, so you don't. Seriously, like 90% of my jokes are going to waste because of your lack
Sorry.
of pop culture sort of thing. But Red Wedding is an event in Game of Thrones where like a lot of big characters get murdered. So spoiler alert, by the way, just after I spoiled it. But yeah, yeah, this was the true Red Wedding. Bunch of communists showing up in a wedding, fake communists, champagne communists, who for access to Marianne are willing to sacrifice anything for access to that juicy Marianne clicks. Over 3,000 clicks Vanguard has come here because of Marianne Williamson. You know, it's big deal. It's big business they are running. Don't you know about this? What is this tweet? I haven't seen this tweet. Let me see.
I guess it's from RBN. Yeah.
Revolution Blackout Network. When independent media is just like corporate media. Like, do they think? But like, do they?
No,
think,
it just
like,
makes no sense.
I don't know.
It
makes no
so
sense. It may
petty. Although there's a lot of things to make fun of, like what's her book doing at the wedding.
We'll get to this. We'll get to this. We'll get to this. Don't. No, not now. But no, go back to the old picture before we get to this. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it's. Do you think it's? I don't think it's even petty. I think that's their business. That's like their whole business model.
Yeah,
like,
which is
we are poor and black.
Yeah,
and we don't know anybody, and you know, one of us may be a disabled person or something. I don't know.
Yeah, no, seriously shocking. I couldn't believe talking about audacity, but yeah.
Yeah. Did you hear the Vanguard boys?
Yeah,
I was surprised they were invited. They were surprised.
Yeah, so I know. I think there are a lot of interesting things around this wedding, and they've all been, nobody's talked about them because of
because of these assholes at RBN.
Yeah, exactly. The Vanguard boys, how it went.
Man, did I tell the Vanguard boys were like
the shoe
saying that,
guy. I don't understand. I don't know where he comes into the picture, but there's some guy related
come
to
here,
shoes.
Come here, please. It's shoe on head. It's shoe on head, please. The shoe on head, flip flops on the legs, and bras
May 6th,
on my head.
Huh?
They were all there.
Yeah, last Saturday. But I would have honestly I would have clicked on this video so fast if the Vanguard boys actually did a vlog of them, like getting on the plane and all the and going to the wedding. Like if they would have that would have
guys,
been
we are heading to Kyle's wedding.
I swear they keep on wanting to make documentaries for once a chance to make a good entertaining documentary and anything. Imagine them like checking in the hotel and stuff. This will be all good stuff.
Yeah, you're right. You remember that episode of It's Always Sunny when they're traveling across and they're getting as many drinks in them? It would have been something like that with a challenge or something. No, you're right. I think they missed the content gold mine. Why not?
I mean, to be fair, they went to someone's private wedding, but
no, Kamir.
But nowadays you can do that.
No, let's not take it back. They should have monetized every second of that, private ceremony with their.
And that's what separates the left from the right. Like if there was.
That's a pretty successful from unsuccessful. That's what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. No, but I love
are you really having a wedding nowadays if you don't have some social media influencers there shooting their?
But they had, to be fair, they had better social media influencers. They're more successful, not better, more successful. But did you see the part where Vanguard boys are like, we even though we went to the Crystal and Kyle's wedding, we wouldn't say that we are friends with them. And I was like, Motherfucker, you were invited to their wedding. You ate their food. You had their bread and salt. What would you want more to be somebody's friend? They invite you to their wedding. So I don't think it's their. Yeah, they might have as well monetized it because I don't think they felt like they were friends or anything.
Yeah, I think next time. But I think it took everybody by surprise. Just the whole fact that there was a wedding, like all of them, like even
even
Brianna,
Kyle more than anybody.
Like 2 years ago, nobody would have imagined this. There was
years ago, 4.
Trump becoming president and this wedding.
For the people who say Bernie Sanders' campaign didn't amount to nothing. Yeah, Kyle got laid. Okay, that's we can say that for sure. For sure now, we can say Kyle got laid because of Bernie Sanders, because of that man, that Jewish old man's great effort. One man got laid. So
yeah, no, exactly.
Am I wrong?
No.
Prove me wrong. The evidence is on my side.
Bernie, the best sidekick ever.
And then they say Bernie didn't do anything. Bernie sold out. What did you do? How many people have you gotten laid recently? Now go to by the way, the criticism they got, the access journalism at the wedding was because of the presence of the all-powerful Marianne Williamson.
Who was trying to sell books. Like
I was trying to sell her books in the middle. Zoom in, please zoom in.
Is that her book?
That's her book. Yeah, Democracy in I don't know, some in peril or
maybe she signed his book. Unchained. To be fair, maybe this guy is like, oh, sign my book.
Oh, yeah, you think so? Maybe. No, I love to think that she officiated the marriage with that. Look, there's like A4 papers in the middle of it.
True.
It's like somebody's reading that. So I really hope she was Kyle and Crystal, I join you in this lovely matrimony and democracy unchained, and let's have a course of miracles and have a miracle for me to go to the White House. That's how it happened. Okay, don't ruin my dream. She officiated the marriage by using this holy book, Democracy Unchained.
But
sorry,
it kind of reminds me that at my wedding, I did have this Brazilian priest, progressive friend of the family. No, but the main one, the official one. The other ones, it's like the people who show up at a wedding without an invitation.
Not the interlopers, not the interlopers, not the ones that just showed up. Is there a wedding? Can I come in and say holy words? Please let me say some holy words.
I don't want to eat or drink anything. I just want to say some prayers.
I don't want any food. Please let me say something. Go ahead.
But yeah, the main one. Yeah, the main one was a progressive priest family friend. Yeah, kinda.
He or she? She used the Democracy Unchained as a book to appreciate her.
No, but she used, I don't know, a lighter version of the Bible or something.
I bet she didn't say the obey part about the, I promise to cherish, love, and cuddle, not obey. Oh man, but she's such a. I mean, she's a multitasker, though. I mean, look. I know she's not doing as well in the polls as RFK, but she's has her eyes on the money, eyes on the balls. She's selling books at weddings, hustling 24/7, nonstop.
But
oh man,
I bet you most of the guests, though, I'm willing to bet, like 75%. Or like 80% were Crystal and her family.
And
Kyle, there was like, some like weird uncle, one high school friend, one friend from college.
That's the high school. That's the high school friend and his mom. These were the two guests. Kyle was allowed 3 guests.
No, he was allowed, but that wasn't the issue.
He was allowed 3, but he could only find 2. He was allowed 3. No, definitely.
My wedding was like
generous. No, your wedding was like that. His wedding was like 95%. I think.
Yeah, true.
Crystal. No, most weddings are, I would say, 70% to 30, or 60 to 40. Most. I mean, I don't know. Actually, not most. There are some weddings.
No, it just depends. Some people,
it depends on some families. Yeah, you're right. Most normal people, I meant. Oh shit. Sorry. But yeah, I mean, to be honest, the fact that Marianne Williamson and Vanguard Boys got invited just shows that even Crystal, surprisingly low amount of friends, really.
No, the Vanguard
they said 100 people were there. These Vanguard Boys said 100. Like what? 100 people were there, and half of them are your, like people you barely know from interviews. Like I don't know.
But the Vanguard Boys, yeah.
What? You're happy they went?
Yeah, and it's a good experience for them. Okay, starting from
that was their first time going to a adult party.
But no.
No, it was good.
Kyle goes on their show and he doesn't do too many interviews, and they're likable people. So when I thought about it, I was like,
they're nice.
It makes sense in some ways.
Oh yeah, even if tomorrow there's pictures of like Vanguard Boys at a genuine underground cabal meeting of the deep state, I'd be like, oh, good for you guys. How did you get invited? Seriously, you how did you get in? Can't believe it.
Oh, you guys are hitmen?
It's okay. Who was your connection? Really? Come on, guys. Tell it. No, but it's just they're fine. Yeah. No, I agree with you. It's good. It's all good fun. But I would. Who would you you're already married, so who would you have to, if it was up to you, who would you have to officiate your wedding? You have Marianne or
no one.
No.
How about you?
You would need a governmental official.
True. No, there we go. I'll get someone from the government, the mayor. Like someone who does that professionally.
That's it. So you just need a notary. That's all you want, a notary. Yeah, this is right. Yeah, it's okay. Go ahead. It's fine. I give the go ahead.
How about you?
No, I don't know. Trying to think. Marianne, maybe. She's good. I prefer America.
Max Blumenthal.
Oh. Yeah.
I don't know why, but I don't know.
He's so creepy. He would creep out the bride or something. It's just with his weird
He'd be very
eyes.
thorough.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to think who. Oh, yeah, because these days anybody can go online and get the thing in America, right? It's like anybody can do it.
Wait, are you drinking energy drink? What's going on?
Yes, I've tried
Bull?
this recently. My 3rd time drinking this.
With some vodka or straight?
No, it's with some beer beforehand.
Oh,
no,
okay,
just
you just mix it. You need to mix it with something.
No, I'm trying this instead. I never drank energy drinks in my whole life. I'm mixing this. I'm drinking this instead of coffee to see what's the difference.
Interesting.
It seems to me it's a bit stronger than coffee.
I believe so. I believe on the back, if you read the amount of caffeine is much more.
Do you drink energy drinks? Or have you before?
With alcohol, yeah.
without alcohol, like don't let them eat this. Disgusting.
Yeah, seriously. Like
Yeah,
anytime
fair
I've
enough.
ever drank Red Bull, it's vodka Red Bull.
It's like drinking gum. It's like, yeah, it's very, very gummy, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I know the taste of Red Bull because, I mean, just because it's been around for so long. But yeah, you're right. And before in Iran, there was hype. Before Red Bull became a thing,
Oh, there is hype still.
yeah,
There is hype.
hype dominated the market. But then
Yeah.
Red Bull came and took its place. And of course, in the
Red-
US, there's Monster drinks and all kinds of shit now too.
There is Monster here too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say Red Bull dominates Europe and yeah, and then yeah, the US maybe Monster probably dominates now. And then I think in Asia it's a bit more is a bit more variety at times. Like sometimes Red Bull, sometimes maybe high. But yeah, Red Bull.
In Asia, in East Asia, ginseng dominates the market for some. No, but in America, recently, Trap House guys had a bit about.
No, Red Bull then has a solid second
Bull
place or close.
No,
Or
Red
maybe.
Bull is the first
Yeah.
place in US,
Okay.
like by a apparently large distance.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
Yeah, then it was Monster and one other brand they talk about, Rockstar or something. Is that? I don't know.
True.
But
well, hold on, let's bring up Statista. Oh, this is just total.
it's not Statistia. Statistia, I never. Top brands, top selling brands.
Oh, fucking.
What is it? Red Bull.
But yeah, oh my God. But yeah, I mean, you're right. I was just curious to know.
Yeah, but to be honest, I think this is the last time I'm gonna drink it.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. Let's see how I feel afterwards. It's just coffee hasn't been too good to me recently. I feel completely dried out after I drink coffee.
Oh, sorry, but okay. According to here, they're quite close.
No, but look at number 4 is again Red Bull.
Oh yeah,
so
wow.
It's basically you know.
Lol.
And yeah. And number so what's after Monster? What's Rockstar? Yeah, I was right. Rockstar.
Where's
good name?
Oh, in the US there's no hype at all.
What is hype? Where is it? Is it in Europe? Is there one in Europe?
I feel like I've seen it, yeah.
I wonder where is that from? Hype in it. It might be, I would think Turkish or Russian, probably. Who owns? Put who owns? No, it was in the question.
Oh, really? Oh, what?
Contains independent Hard Rock Coffee founders. It's American.
Really?
Well, as a range, it's sold in Europe.
What? Okay, it doesn't say it here. Hold on. Yeah, I guess
Bertrand got shot. But they only they don't work in America's market. I assume they probably have a different brand for America. They only work in Latin America, Europe, and Middle East.
Yeah. Interesting.
But to be honest, one thing, I never feel much more energetic after drinking these. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Do you? I mean, you don't drink them. So
yeah.
I do. Sorry.
But okay, all right. On that note, if anybody has any comments, questions, please leave them below. Make sure you get to them. If not, please like and subscribe. And we'll see you in our next video. Thank you.